Oh, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Jmellflo, aka Mr. Good Go, bringing y'all boy part 2 of the story time, man. We here. That's all I'm focused on. Now I'm looking a little sweaty right now. That's kind of working out. It's like 4 or 5 in the morning. Check out, boys, what we on. Shout out to the high school. You know, they leave their stuff open at night. Let y'all boys know we out here working. They really out here getting work. Y'all boys know. Just like I know. Cause I really just want to let everybody know that you really can do anything you put your mind to. But I guess it's part 2 of this story time. Let y'all know I'm on the light right now. I just want y'all to see this background, man. Cause life is real beautiful. Life is real beautiful. When you don't take it for granted, I'm telling you, the world is yours. Y'all don't really realize. So basically, let me tell you how I'm coming. Why I'm coming like this. Just worked out part 1 of the story time. We was talking about we were talking about basically when I got kicked out, what I've been going through on this journey, and basically I want to talk to y'all boys about what I've been going through inside, learning about all this, because I basically got the YouTube fame. It took off real fast. Ever since then, we were uploading videos constantly. Oh, Jim, how you supposed to what you do? So I'm saying I work I did. Basically came here. I ran like 440s. I ran like 340s at like 80%. Stretch warmed up, 340 yards at 80%. Then I did 2 hard ones. Then I ran like 200s at a early workout. But I just been sprinting, getting back into working out. Make sure y'all follow the kid on Instagram, man. I know y'all kind of want me stagnant, cause y'all like, boy, you want to really hear this story? I got you. So I say. Well, basically, y'all know I'm just walking. So let me explain to y'all what I've been going through on this whole journey. Basically, I feel as though a lot of people look to me as a YouTube influencer slash like a motivator, basically somebody who's like them, because I'm similar to y'all. I'm out here working out. I'm 22 years old. I like football. I like y'all love football. I love basketball just like y'all love basketball. I love all types of things that y'all love. Since I'm 22 years old and I've been on my own, I basically got a lot to tell y'all. I got a lot to teach y'all about, you feel me? So I feel like since y'all my subscribers, I just gotta take it to that point where it's like, okay, I told them part 1 about the story time, about what happened, but now let me tell them what's been going on with me. Cause a lot of y'all like, J-Mel, you're not the same. Things don't seem the same. Something off about you. Maybe it's something you're not telling us, because you always tell your subscribers. Cause I did always tell y'all anything that was going on in my life. But last 4 months, I told y'all I basically was getting a lot of things with my name. There's a lot of things that got my name on it that a lot of people are testing in a way, kind of like a lot of things I did on my own, a lot of things I got on my own. A lot of people basically questioning, did I get it because of me? Did I get it because of someone else? And a lot of it does got a lot to do with this YouTube channel. That's why the YouTube channel is not like up for grabs, or like I left it didn't die. Obviously, we still uploading videos. Been asking me how a lot of y'all like I talk to y'all like this, because it's kind of like one-on-one. I told y'all we gonna get back to that. So yeah, look, basically I've been going through. It's kind of like a lot internally. Like I've been feeling like I'm not giving myself enough, and I know that's probably gonna offend a lot of y'all. Like, what you mean not giving yourself enough? Like, we not enough for you. Y'all are, but outside of YouTube, the process got so easy to the point where as though it only took me 30 minutes to record a game. It took me like 40 minutes to edit. It took me like 10, 15 minutes to make like working out like I'm doing now. But a lot of things I wasn't focused on because I was so caught up in the YouTube game. I didn't think about the longevity of YouTube. So once I started thinking about the longevity, like what else am I gonna get these? Like a lot of that stuff would dwell on me, and I kind of ignore it. But once I kind of like had to move out that place, and I had to drop everything I had, like all my cameras, my equipment, everything was in my mom's place. And I basically started figuring out like what this role was really about, like real friends, fake friends. That's one thing I learned about. People that's gonna come in your life, what people really want from you, what you really want from yourself, how to push yourself, how to know when you really pushing yourself. And that's a lot of things I've been learning all summer. Like, am I really pushing myself? I can't be pushing myself to a whole nother limit. Like right now, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm outside working out. I'm not just like working out inside my house. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting in. I went to the track, we ran, we stretched, we cooled down, we warmed up. I'm recording a story time for y'all. I'm coming at y'all with a story time like this because it's possible for me too, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I want to get to y'all head, like it's possible for y'all to do anything. So when y'all learn that, like I've been talking not with my subscribers, but with like people I know, and like I know a lot of y'all been knowing, you know what I'm saying, TG been representing everywhere, y'all know that. But it's possible. Anything y'all think in y'all head, anything y'all imagine, anything y'all come up with, anything y'all see in y'all head that y'all can do, just know it's possible. And that's what I've been telling myself, like, okay, you really want to take us up to the next level, you want them millions of followers on Instagram, you want millions of subscribers, you really want this to be a long-term thing. Because I had to come to terms with myself with all that. Like, do you really want this to be a long-term thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people do YouTube and they get caught up, especially in the game community, and you probably think like, okay, I got like 2-3 years, 3-4 years of being a Madden YouTuber. But I really thought to myself, once I didn't have anything, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get back on track. When I get back home, start uploading like 2 months, maybe a month. Then I thought, hold up, I'm doing this forever. Like, I know I'm not gonna be playing Madden forever, but I finally took a glimpse of myself having millions of followers on Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, like I'm a Madden YouTuber and stuff, but this is really possible. I gotta start focusing on this. And what else I gotta do? If I want y'all boys to follow me on Instagram, be heavy with it. I need y'all boys. I need all the support. And y'all see the way I'm looking at myself now? A lot of people take that as like, oh, he's cocky, egotistical. You know what I'm saying? The kid coming up the first. But I don't want y'all to look at yourself like that. Cause a lot of y'all not gonna have the tendencies I got inside of y'all, my bad. But y'all gonna have how do I say this? A lot of people gonna start calling y'all cocky, egotistical, you full of yourself, you're a douchebag, all because you have self-confidence. If you got a lot of self-confidence in yourself and you got a lot of trust in yourself, if you trust yourself a lot, you're gonna be getting called douchebag and stuff most of the time. That's why I wanna tell y'all about what I've been learning about real and fake people. So when you get around these real and fake people, just know, fake people is only with you for the look you got. Real people is with you because of what they are a part of inside of you. So somebody who's real, like a real friend to you, y'all been through a lot, that's inside of you, so they're a part of that and they gonna stick with you. Y'all might get into it, but they never gonna talk shit about you behind your back. If they do, they're not really talking shit, they just give you an opinion. So beware of people who like around them, like, oh, he was talking shit about you, like Chris was talking shit about you. You know, Chris just probably said, I don't think he'd do this and this, or he probably was giving his opinion about you on something that you wouldn't care about. So just beware of people who trying to break you apart from your real friends, because that's the people you really gotta watch. You got real friends and fake friends. And fake friends already know they fake. They know y'all not gonna be friends for a long time. But the fake friends try to get you away from the real people in your circle. So that's a lot of things I've been learning, because I had to come back home, remake relationships with a lot of people. I had to do a lot of things with a lot of people. You're like, Jmell, why you walking around like it's all cinematic? I know, I told y'all Jmell upgrading the way he film, you feel me? But like I said, I'm out here, I'm tired, I'm still walking, but a lot of y'all gonna realize that's this kind of why it is like part 2 of the first story time, because y'all like, okay, Jmell, you disappeared for, you know, you got kicked out illegally, she removed you, you know, you moved away from that, but what happened to the other 3 months? Like, what have you been going through? What have you been learning? Family, fake family, real family. A lot of these people kind of fit into the category of fake friends, real friends, people you grew up with. And basically something I had to learn was coming back home and seeming like I had nothing. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. It seemed like to a lot of people that I had nothing, because it's like, okay, you got kicked out, but I still have my channel, I still have my shoes, clothes, everything. I just didn't have a place to record. So me coming home was like, oh, you took off on YouTube, you stopped fucking with everybody, blah, blah, blah. So you know fake people gonna make up these scenarios like, he stopped fucking with us, ha, 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 that's what he get. He fell off, or he lost it all, or he lost his place, he can't record no more. So that's kind of the vibe I was getting, but it wasn't really. A lot of people was actually happy to see me, because a lot of people like, oh shit, like that's Jmell, like, that's like, you know, let me fix this on you. And that's the vibe I was getting from them, kind of like, oh, why you back home? Like, you lost it all, or you didn't lose it all, but you don't got no place to record, you can't get that type of money no more. But now that I do, it's kind of like, oh, y'all been fake, y'all switched up. But I'm glad it happened, because y'all need to learn, y'all real friends gonna be the one that's really preying on y'all downfall. You gonna know that. Your real friends, your family, that's what I learned coming home. I kind of thought it was gonna be like a reunion, it's kind of how it is, but it kind of was, like sort of my funeral. Because if you take off, say you take off, even if you take off in college, you go to college, you meet new friends, or even if you get, you know, graduate, get outside of high school, get a job, meet new people, and you come back home to your old people, these people is kind of gonna be like planning the funeral for y'all. Y'all kind of gonna notice that's how it is in high school, middle school, that's how it is with a lot of people. Let's say, all right, be straight. A lot of y'all gonna start to notice that thing with y'all friends. So if y'all notice that with y'all friends, just make sure y'all stand. I say, keep your close friends close to you the whole time. But even if you veer off and like go your own path at the high school, middle school, anything, make sure y'all boys, even if you didn't keep these people close, that's not an excuse for these people to switch up on you. So once they switch up, this is what I learned. Once these people switch up, just drop them all together. And one thing I don't really want to touch on friends, because I don't really know your relationships like that, but one thing I want to touch on with y'all is y'all's self, y'all self-worth. And once y'all start to focus on y'all self-worth, like I focus on, like what y'all really worth. Like a lot of y'all gonna realize y'all worth $1 million too. Like that's what I realized. Like damn, you got the looks, you got the body, you got the charisma, you got the swag, you got the style, you got everything you need to take off on Instagram, everything you need to get millions of followers on YouTube and Instagram. And a lot of people not capable or don't believe in themselves to the point where they know they can get millions of followers. So that's the point I got to. That's when I started realizing, okay, what do I need to change about myself? That's when I realized, okay, I gotta go deep into myself spiritually. Like, I know that sounds weird, like spiritually, what you mean? Like, you gotta really figure out who you are if you're gonna really be that person on the internet. If you really wanna get an internet who you are, you gotta figure out who you are first. You don't wanna get them somebody you think you are, and then they find out who you is before you find out, and they start coming at you like, I think you this, I think you fake, I think you a fraud, I think you low-key this, da, 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 da. And that's kind of what people was doing with me, like, oh, J-Mel, you this, you that, da, da, da. But nobody can tell me who I am. And once I realized, like, talking to y'all, like, hold up, I tell my subscribers this all the time, like, no one can really tell you who y'all are. They can't fuck with y'all. Make sure y'all keep your head on straight. I'm like, why haven't you been telling yourself this? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I start telling myself over the summer. When I start like living with family or like staying with family until I found a place to stay, I started to notice that these people was hating me. These people start to have feelings towards me or like emotions that was coming up from the past. And that's when I started to realize, like, okay, so these people you around, you got to get away from these people. And that's why I tell y'all, always stay around like-minded people. And it's gonna say it will sound weird, but people who think like y'all, people who want to see you win. I know it's like, okay, stay around people who nice to me, but no, stay around people who just like you, people who just gonna push you to the limits you want to push yourself to, people who's pushing themselves to the limits you push yourself to. And if you not pushing yourself like to a limit you want to, find somebody who is gonna push you to that limit. And once you find somebody who is gonna push you to that limit, you stay around them people. And if these people stop pushing you, and if you stop pushing those people, these people gonna leave you. Cause you gotta push the people around you too. That's why I push y'all boys to get better. And I push y'all boys to challenge yourself every day. Like, I think a lot of y'all can do YouTube. I think a lot of y'all can do Instagram. But a lot of y'all don't believe in yourself. And once y'all realize y'all self-worth, which I'm gonna talk about in like the next video. I don't know, probably gonna have another one of these. Cause right now I'm gonna talk about self-worth. I'm gonna talk to y'all about God more. Cause I've been finding God. That's one thing I found while I was on YouTube. I learned that. I found God like while I was on YouTube. Even before I was on YouTube, I was kind of trusting God with hard. Y'all kind of have to bring that same slogan or that same mentality to real life. Like, trusting God, work hard, you can have whatever you want. You feel me? So y'all do that, and y'all really trusting God, and it's the work hard part. A lot of people just trusting God, you can have whatever you want. Trusting God, work hard, you can have whatever you want. You feel me? So when you put that hard work in, and you know where you putting that hard work towards, because you got to realize what you work first. That's what I realized. I know I got the body to take off on Instagram. I got the charisma, I got the funniness, you know what I'm saying? Because we already got it on YouTube, you feel me? So make sure y'all boys like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. But we're going to do more of these. I got y'all boys next time. Last time I want to talk about, this is only part 2 of the story time. Kind of talking to y'all about the journey, fake friends. I'm kind of going to dive into it more in part 3. Kind of talk to y'all about some situations I was in that basically made me realize who's the real and who's the fake. Basically splitting the real from the fake. I'm gonna talk about that next.